Good morning, friends. It's Lance here, Heart and Soil Ridge, and we're out today to check on some of our other livestock. Actually, really important livestock. There's 23 hives here, and part of the key of having bees, from my understanding, is to provide habitat and a home for them, right? Keep them isolated from the insecticides, of course, the herbicides as best you can, fungicides. You see, these critters are so vital, and God has given them to us if we take care of them. And it's not just them, it's all the little, see all the little hoppers here? Look at them all. So today's video is about bees, butterflies, and habitat. See, my goal, our goal, is to build the habitat. That means diversity. Bird's foot trefoil, huh? Who would have thought putting a half a pound to the acre would be showing up like that? More bird's foot. Chicory, that's latent seed bank. Look at here, we're building habitat. A brush pile. Learned this from Greg Judy. The other critters, the bunnies and frankly the coyotes who feast on the bunnies, they need habitat. So sure, there's habitat in the fence line, and there's actually an old cow lane that runs 200 yards. But that's not habitat like this. And I want to just have you pause for a moment and think about what your perspective is on this. Okay. Here's the interesting part. We're facing northwest. This fence line runs east-west. Where do my winter winds come from and snow drifts? Yep. So wouldn't you believe it? 2 years ago, I put a bale right here, right in the middle of, would have been like late April. My first calf that year came on May 4th to Carol. Calf's name is Sienna. That cow had that calf right here. Now, it wasn't winter, but it was protected, right? And I have some protection. Cattle trailers, 4 or 5 of them, put in a U, but lots of nutrient disturbance, and the cow knows best, right? So she hunkered down right here. There was about half of that bale left. It actually was probably more this side. So again, let's be willing to think outside the box. There's been several times I wanted to put a match to this. But you know what it's teaching me? It's teaching me about the latent seed bank and expression. Look at here. Radish. There was some probably viable seed right there. There's some more blooming radish. The only reason this is kind of killed early is because we threw a couple more tops on there. So again, build the habitat and they will come. Not just the pollinators, because I want moles and voles and mice. I want some hawks in here. The truth is I can't control it, but the more I build the habitat, the more they're gonna come. And so part of this is resting the farm this year, except for these equines. The cow herd is down at a dear friend's down by Westby, and he's custom grazing them. Alfalfa. White. There's gotta be a pile of red. Here's red. So the farm is resting. A friend of mine down in Oklahoma, he talks about the year of Jubilee. The The farm's resting just like I need rest. Not just each night on Sundays, but also for extended amounts of time. So I just want to encourage you again to think about bees, butterflies, brush piles, right? We got the bee threed, the bee cubed, and how we can think differently, how we can farm differently. So with that, this is going to be the Minnesota goodbye. Check out Jonathan Lundgren. Oh, he is such a role model to me. His work in entomology, bucking the system. Check him out, Jonathan Lundgren. He's out of Estill, South Dakota. His research organization is called Ecdysis, ECDYSIS. And his farm is called Blue Dasher Farms. And you know why? Because the Blue Dasher dragonfly is a good signature species. Indicates health. Look at a flock of birds. Those are starlings, but you know what? I also get flocks of birds over top of these horses. Oh yeah. Why? Because I've built the insect population. God's helped me build the insect population. He's given me perspective. Beautiful day out here, southeast Minnesota. All right, the official Minnesota goodbye. Bees, butterflies, what else we got? Brush piles, and go do some of your own research. Greg Judy, Jonathan Lundgren. With that, thumbs up as we take a beautiful look at the chicory and all the hoppers. Isn't that beautiful? Thanks, friends.